Hello, my friends. Let's do this. I have a short temper. How can I become more patient? Okay, well, I think it's important to change the way you identify, right? Like, I'm a person with a short temper. You can say you've lost your temper in the past, but don't make this part of how you think about yourself. It's behavior, it's not identity, right? When we think about identity, we have a hard time changing it up because, we're fixated on the box that we've drawn. Like, this is just who I am. Nobody just is that way. You've maybe behaved that way in the past. So how can I change the behavior? Well, when in doubt, it's deep breaths. So instead of reacting, start with breathing. Instead of judging, start with accepting. Instead of expecting, start with just finding out. And I think, when in doubt, leading with empathy. Remember, everybody's dealing with things. Everybody's got their own problems. Everybody's doing their best in this crazy world, but people's best sometimes will underwhelm or annoy us, and that's okay. But lead with empathy. Don't assume you know more about others than you do. When somebody cuts you off in traffic, maybe you're tempted to, get enraged, but maybe you can stop and say, hey, you know what? Maybe they're a new driver. Maybe they're running late. Maybe they're stressed out because of something that happened at work. Maybe they're, and the sky's the limit. Maybe they just didn't see me, So I think it's important to give people the benefit of the doubt, to build up that empathy. And the more you do, then probably the less likely you are to lose your temper. Remember that there's very little that we can control in life. So I invite you to let go of that feeling that everything is just always going to play out the way that you want it to. That's not the way life is going to go. So you just got to accept that. It can be difficult, but again, pause, breathe, come back to the moment, ground yourself, center yourself, and try not to just immediately react. Try not to just immediately say the things that pop into your head. Focus on compassion. Be kind to other people. Be kind to yourself. You're not feeling great when you're in those moments where you're being incredibly angry. So be kind to yourself. Give yourself permission to not freak out. Remember that you don't need to take things personally. Just because somebody did something that impacted you, I can pretty much guarantee it wasn't about you. It was about them and about something going on with them. So don't take it personally. Don't feel like everybody's out to get you or something like that. Everybody's just doing their best. And like I said, sometimes their best will underwhelm you, but it doesn't mean that you have to jump to judgment and anger. So hopefully that helps a little bit on your path to increased patience. Again, focus on behavior, not identity. And remember that you can be whoever you choose to be. So I wish you the best in continuing to do that. I appreciate the question. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you back here next time.